Good morning YouTube. I thought I'd do a video response to Skeggy Cruiser's vlog about why you ride what you ride. Some of you may or may not know that I've not been riding for that many years, in fact just over 4 years, and initially I didn't really know what kind of bike I wanted to ride. So when I did my CVT, obviously you do it on a 125, and it was a Yamaha YBR 125 is what we began on, and you know, I like the look of it, and it seemed a decent enough bike to tazz around on, and so I decided to buy one, and I carried on riding that YBR for about 4 months until such time as I passed my test, and you kind of know by that stage that you know, you really do want a bigger bike, and it was alright, but it served a purpose. But towards the end of my training, I kind of was ready for the bigger bike, but I still didn't really know what I wanted, and a lot of the lessons that I went on, we quite often rode up to various dealerships, having a look at the different types of bike, you know, to give me sort of some idea what kind of bike I might be interested in. Anyway, as the time sort of went on, and I was approaching my Mod 2, I had a bit of a look around on eBay, and I came across a Suzuki GS 500, which was, you know, a reasonable price. It was, I think it was 600 quid, which at the time, you know, I didn't have a lot of money, and at the time no one had bid on it, so there was a contact number, and it was I think it was a motorcycle dealership down near Stafford Way. So I gave this guy a ring, and I said to him, I've noticed you've got a GS 500 on the on eBay. You know, would you be prepared to take the item down off the auction, and I'll give you what you want for it? Anyway, he said he wasn't prepared to do that. I thought, you know, great. Anyway, I bid on it, and I bid, you know, the 600 quid, which is what, you know, the starting bid was. And fortunately, no one else had bid on it. So in the end, they did get it. So that was a bit of a waste of time, him saying he wanted to leave it on. Maybe he was wanting to be a bit greedy and try and get a little bit more for it. But anyway, I got it for 600 quid. But because I hadn't passed my test, it was a good fortnight before my test was due. I had to have it delivered, and I had to leave it on my property until such time as I you know, hopefully passed. But luckily, you know, a week or two later, I passed my Mod 2, raced home, got on the phone to the insurance company, got it insured, this GS 500, and I was on it that very afternoon. It was fantastic. I mean, okay, the GS 500 is not a fantastically fast bike, but I certainly enjoyed riding that bike, and I did so for about 4 months, after which, unfortunately, the engine decided it was going to go bang, and the big end went on it. So I was back to square one again, and I'd had previously been looking at the SVs, but I wasn't, you know, I have to admit, I wasn't overly fussed about them. But I thought I'd have another go at looking on eBay again, because obviously I'd bought this other bike, and I came across my SV. At the time it had done about 1,500 miles, and it was only 9 months old, which I thought was pretty good, and it had a fairly low reserve, so I decided to put a bid, and I think I bid 3,300, something like that. I thought, I'm never going to get it for that, not for a bike of that age, you know, 9 months old with only 1,500 miles on it. Anyway, as you know, I was successful, and I I got the SV, and I had to collect it from Cardiff. So the first time I rode that bike was having to ride it back all the way from Cardiff, and I just fell in love with it. Absolutely fell in love with it. And the rest, as I say, is history. And I've really enjoyed that SV since I've bought it. Obviously since then I've bought this ER5 for the winter, and yeah, whilst it might be, you know, standard straightforward sort of bike, it's good for commuting and for the winter, so you know, I'm really pleased with it. So that's it, guys. That's my story on why I ride what I ride. So you know, feel free to comment. Feel free to do a video response. I'm sure Skeggy would appreciate it. And as always, ride safe, and I'll catch you next time.